What's up, everybody? How's everybody's day been? I hope y'all have had a beautiful day. Today we're doing chapter 1038 of One Piece. The chapter name is Kid-in-Law versus Big Mom. The cover chapter is Ninji and Yanji, like Sanji's brothers. In the book, they're caught. Ninji and Yanji captured in the chocolate town of Coca Island, which is one of the islands that Big Mom has. They're in the capture books, so they're not going nowhere. Okay. It goes to the next page, which is just the Fukurokuju and Raizo fight. They're still in their paralyzing jutsus. This is it just shows Raizo's determination to not give up in this fight. And then Jinbei has his moment in this chapter where he saves a bunch of samurai from being crushed. Chopper ends up going back to regular size because side effects of his rumble ball that he took to become his awakened form, or which is monster point, that finally wore off, and now he's back to regular size, and he's not the little tiny dude anymore that fits in the palm of your hand. He's very worried about he's very worried about Zoro and how Zoro's doing. By the way, this portion of the video is just a quick summary of this chapter. Let's continue. Zoro is approached by the Grim Reaper. Is it Brook, or is it actually the Grim Reaper? If Zoro's next fight is him in the in-between plane of life and death fighting the Grim Reaper, I swear to God, I will do backflips. I don't know about backflips, but I'll do a front flip onto my bed. In the middle of my video, I will stop it, set it up, and do a fucking front flip onto my bed. I promise to God I will. If that's how it's going. Frankie's worried about Zoro because he just doesn't know where he's at. Oh, and then Izo is gonna have a fight with CP0. He's kinda worn out because he's been fighting the soldiers, which they're strong fodder. There's fodder, and then there's strong fodder. That he's fighting against strong fodder. So he's about to have a fight with CP0. Yamato gets down to the basement, to where the bombs are and everything like that, and she freezes the bombs and everything. Shows it in the chapter. After that, she jumps into it. Yeah, wait. She jumps into it. By the way, I'm reading the chapter. I'm just going through it. I already read it earlier today. I'm just going through it real quick. Just had to remind y'all real quick. So yeah, Yamato's gonna go against the fire beast dragon thing by herself. She's gonna go head on with it. Big Mom and the Kid-in-Law fight are still going. She knocks both of them out. They have their little quick. They have their little quick Luffy nap. This is what it's called, the Luffy nap. I'm calling it that. I'm claiming this is the Luffy nap because you know how every time Luffy gets knocked out or something, he takes a few moments, gets right back up, ready to go. That's exactly what happens here. So, Kid-in-Law completely knocked them out. They're all like, "Oh my God, no, boss, Captain, I hope you're not, Captain, wake up, da-da-da-da-da." Big Mom's using her attacks and stuff to fight, to get rid of the the members of each other's crew. And then Law coats his sword. I got my sword right here. So he takes his sword and he coats that hoe in fucking his ability. And then he uses it and he stabs Big Mom. He extends the sword to stab Big Mom through the fucking mouth. And then he uses counter shock, I think. Was that it? No, shock wow, which is kind of like counter shock, but like it's not in her internal organs. It's just like it gives her like a shock. And then Big Mom goes down to the ground. And I'm gonna assume next chapter is more. And then Law, I don't know, Kid comes out of nowhere and he says, "I'm sick of these steel beams running their mouths. Just obey my magnetism field already." So he is just going in. Like, he is going in. He doesn't care that Big Mom took over his metal and stuff and turned him into freaking the little soul no me things. He's like, "I don't give a Big Mom, your ass ain't gonna do shit." He's like, "I don't care." And then it goes on from there. They're like, "I'm not letting you get to the rooftop no matter what." That's how the chapter ends. So like I said, Law uses his devil fruit to cut his sword and his devil fruit ability. So he extends the sword, it goes through Big Mom's cheek and it hurts her. The big takeaway from this chapter is Zoro going to, like, what's happening with Zoro? Because right now Zoro's on his deathbed. Like, he's already injured from the King fight. He is super injured. He's also gonna have the kickback from the freaking medicine that he took not too long ago, like before the King fight. He took the medicine because he was in the cross thing. I can't really extend my arm because it's small, but he was in the cross bandage thing, wrapped up like a freaking mommy. And he was fucked up after the Big Mom and Kaido fight, and he came back with that medicine. But the big thing was, I'm back. Like, just it cuts in the middle because my phone storage was super bad. We'll get back onto the review. Like I was saying, with the medicine, the meat medicine, what Zoro was taking, it's kind of like a death sentence, right? So either in the next few chapters or next chapter, we're gonna get a glimpse of like Zoro having, I think he's gonna have like a battle in the like physical, not in the physical plane, in the astral plane, like some fucking straight out of goddamn Naruto type shit. Or Bleach, some straight out of Bleach shit. Zoro's gonna hit his Bankai on this hoe. Or it could just be Brook, honestly. It could just be a gag with Brook, in all seriousness. But if it is actually the Grim Reaper, and we actually see Zoro, like, actually struggle to stay alive, that's something I can get behind. I can get behind that. I feel like that's a really good thing for us to have happen. I see how Frankie and Chopper are super worried about him too. It's gonna be a very good chapter. Like, it's a good chapter already. Like, hands down, best chapter. Well, not best. The 1037. Now that shit was something. Now that was a 10 out of 10 chapter. This chapter is kind of like a more it's just more like telling us what's happening, giving us more stuff to happen that's like happening in this chapter. And I feel like it's more like an explanation chapter. It's not really a setup chapter. It's more setup, yeah, setup chapter. So we'll have the Big Mom and Kid fight, which is gonna be next chapter, or Big Mom versus Law and Kid next chapter. And then we'll have like the Raizo and fucking Fukurokuju fight finish at some point. They're probably gonna have like a quick manga panel or a quick page telling us how the fight ended. So I hope that happens, because I'm about tired of this arc already. Or not this arc, but that fight. It's not that it's a bad fight. It's not a bad fight. It's the fact it's gone on so long, in my opinion. If it didn't go on for so long, it wouldn't be that bad. So King fight on top of the mink medicine. I wouldn't be surprised if Zoro had like a near-death experience like he did in Thriller Bark. Because Thriller Bark, that man was fucked. He took all of Luffy's pain and so like all his like stress, all his everything. He took everything off his captain's shoulders just to take it in one big blast of like power to attack. Kuma. That shit. Imagine if Kuma did that shit now. Luffy has so much baggage because he's got the Ace, how Ace died right in front of him. He's got so much baggage. Dude, that would kill Zoro. Back to what I was saying. I feel like it's just gonna be a good arc. Or this arc is good so far. I was watching the Rogers base. I was watching his YouTube video, and he was talking about how he hated the Big Mom amnesia plotline. I wasn't really too big. Like, I was big into One Piece. Like, I really liked One Piece back then, but I didn't really keep up with it that much. Like, I'm not like I am now, where I go and look for the spoilers. I go out my way to do videos and stuff on this. I wasn't as big into it as I am now, but I honestly do think the amnesia plotline, I went back and experienced that shit. I don't think it was a slow. It made Wano slow. It was just a waste of time. In all seriousness, it was a waste of time. I know people enjoyed that arc. I'm not shutting people down for enjoying that arc, but at the same time, it's not something I like. I agree with Rogers based on that. And Morgs, will you stop saying the raid will fail? It's not going to fail. I know it's not going to fail. You're going to go down with this for like the rest of time, bro. Like, you are never going to stop this. But man, I can. The dedication is real, man. The dedication is real with this. But I hope everyone has a great day, night, evening. Subscribe, like this video, comment. There's no dislikes, so sadly, I'd like to see more feedback. But like I said, like, subscribe, view this video, give it a comment, and I hope everyone has a beautiful, beautiful day. Peace out.